It's time for another Sunday shout out and mail call with 13 boxes and packages today. Happy Sunday, everyone, and it's time for a Sunday shout out and mail call episode. As you know, I've been breaking these up between boxes and packages and envelopes, but I felt like combining the two for kind of a mega view of what we got. Now, boxes and packages take a little longer because typically there's more items in them to show, so I'll do my best to give everyone the proper credit they deserve for the cool packages they've sent in. That being said, everyone who sends me something in the mail, I always post a link to their channel down below if they have a channel and I know what channel it is. Now that we've done the formalities, we've got 13 boxes and packages to open, and we're going to start with the packages first, so I'll bring it in after I open the first one up. My first package of the day comes from my friend Marty Parsons. He sent me a couple of peace dollars that I can use for giveaways or keep, and since I do have both of these years already, looks like I'll be giving these bad boys away on one of my future streams. Compliments of Marty Parsons. Very cool. A 1922 and a 1923 peace dollar. He also sent me for my personal collection a very nice 1953 Star Note $2 bill. Love it, love it, love it. Look at that old design on the back of the $2 bill. Beautiful. I'll be definitely adding that to my collection, Marty. I appreciate it. He also sent me 5 cents he wanted me to have a look at. The first, labeled number 1, he said he couldn't tell the date. It was an interesting cent. Looks like there's damage across the date. I looked at it under the scope and under my loop. It's a 1942 common wheat cent with some damage. The second one is an interesting one. He said that it looks like it might have a brockage on the reverse. And when you flip it around, if you look at the reverse, you can almost see what appears to be the outline of Lincoln. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera very well, but when you put it under magnification, it goes away. It's hard to tell. But you can definitely see the shape of something going on there. It looks like a keyhole shape. Could be a brockage. It definitely has the look of it. And if you look at the left side of Lincoln from his head to his shoulder, that's exactly what you kind of see on this one as well. So an interesting cent to say the least. It's not struck very hard. I am not familiar with brockages very much, so maybe one of the viewers in the comments down below can make a comment on this cent for Marty. It does appear to have the bust of Lincoln on the reverse. And if you flip it, there's his bust, and it's reversed and right side up. Hard to tell. So, very much an interesting cent. Curious to say the least. Number 3, slightly smaller than a cent, and it looks like it's damaged, and it's fatter from what he said before he flipped it. Looking at this, it looks like it was heated up, and I think that's the reason why it's distorted and smaller. That's my opinion, like it was going to be made into a ring or something, or someone was just messing with it. This is definitely post-mint damage. Number 4, he said it's missing the copper layer on this 1983D. Yeah, this is environmental damage. You can tell it's just been pretty weathered, beat up. It could even been chemically treated, but definitely post-mint damage on number 4. And on number 5, looks like this one's been polished. He said the finish was odd, and it is. It looks like it's been polished and toned, to tell you the truth. Someone tried to tone it and then polished it up, or polished it and then tried to tone it. Definitely post-mint as well. So numbers 3, 4, and 5 to me are post-mint. Number 1 is just a 1942 damaged copper cent. And then this one is definitely a conversation piece. Maybe someone down below can give me a little more information on what they believe this one is. Very cool find. Marty, I'll use the peace dollars for giveaways. I'll add the $2 bill Star Note to my collection. And I'll send back your 5 cents. Hopefully someone down below can leave a comment on number 2 that can give you some more direction. My second package comes from Big Mill OG22. Do it for the crew. Big Mill, he sent me a letter. Big Rob, this is a gift for you. Hope you like it. Big Mill OG22. And Big Mill, it's a Big Ben, a Proof Benji 1957 stunner. Do I like it? Absolutely. I'll be adding this Benji to the collection. Wow. Thank you so much, Big Mill, for the Big Ben. My next package comes from Jim Davis. He says, Rob, for all you do for the coin community, you deserve a medal. So therefore, I award you the Order of the Golden Kennedy. And take a look at this medal. It's a Kennedy medal right here. Let me get this flipped around for you guys. Unbelievable. A 1971 gold-plated Kennedy half dollar on a medal and a ribbon with a pin. Wow. Thank you, Jim Davis. I appreciate it very much, brother. And that's not all. He sent me a goodie package for Living Room Panner. We got some tokens in there. Very kind of him. As well as a set of bicentennial coins for an EOS giveaway right here. The quarter, the half dollar, and the Ike dollar. Very, very cool. Jim Davis, very thoughtful of you. Thank you for the medal, brother. I'll add it to the collection. I'll forward the tokens to Living Room Panner. And we'll use the bicentennial set for a giveaway. My next package comes from Cole and Ty P, and they're the son of BMP 804. Now, Cole is a fan of my channel. Thank you very much, Cole. And he went to the bank the other day and got 2 bank seal boxes of pennies. And when he was opening the rolls, he noticed that 95% of the coins were copper. Want to know if I ever got anything like that before? I have never had a box score higher than about 33% copper in my life. So no, I have not. I sent you 2 sealed rolls of these. Please open on camera. Boom. I have the 2 rolls right here. I think what I'll do is I'll crack them open for you guys in just a second. We'll take a look at them. And he says, congrats on 50K. Now, also, I guess his brother Ty says he loves my channel as well. And he wanted to give me a 1929 S penny right here. He asked the question, is it toned or is it cleaned? It's got a lot of wear, but it is a 1929S. Judging by it, it's probably just toned from touching lots of hands, being stored in lots of places. Still really cool. I definitely love it, and thank you for it. And he also sent me a Lucky Clown penny. Can't get mad at that. 1995 Denver. Very nice. Love my Lucky Clown penny. Love my Tone 29S. Thank you so much, Ty. And thank you, Cole. Now let's crack these open and see what kind of mix we have for copper and if there's any wheat cents in them. So I've started both rolls so you guys can see what I'm seeing. That is a lot of copper. I don't know if it's 95%, but it's definitely a lot. And this one a little bit less, but still a lot of copper. Let me go ahead and sort through them really quick to cut down on the length of the video, and we'll see what kind of copper cents we have in them. So roll 1 has been hunted. It actually had 40 coppers and 10 zinc cents. That makes for a total of 80% on the average. That's unbelievable. I checked all of these. There is no errors or varieties, of course. I just wanted to point that out. But there are some really nice examples of some copper cents in here. And I'll probably end up keeping some of these and sleeving them up. And the others will go into my copper bins. But 80% roll 1. Let's check roll 2. So we finished checking roll 2. And ironically, 40 coppers, 10 zincs. Once again, 80% on the nose. There's a lot of 83 and 84 cents in these as well. So it tells me you probably got somebody's copper dump. And if it was me and it's not been too late, I would go back to that bank and get some more. That being said, there is 0 wheat cents in these 2 rolls despite all the copper. But if you check for errors and varieties, you might get lucky. Anytime you get a copper dump, you never know if they've checked for errors and varieties. They may have just checked for the copper content and kept those and culled out the wheat cents and earlier. Either way, that was a fun hunt. Thank you, Cole and Ty, and thank you, BMP 804. My next package comes all the way from the UK, from OddityNZ, which I think is Oddity New Zealand. He sent me a bunch of coins from the UK. He says, UK coins, enjoy. I will cover them kind of quickly, but the older ones I'll spend a little more time on. He just said, Rob, I hope this package finds you well. There are some United Kingdom coins to add to your collection. All the best. Keep up the great vids. He's been watching for a few weeks and he's hooked already and would love to see a mystery bag video. Good idea, brother. Maybe I can try to find a mystery bag that I can go ahead and hunt and do a video. Now onto the coins. a Franken halfpenny from the UK. I did see the date. It is an 1889 right there, as you can see. And I put these in date order so that we can take a look at them. We've also got the next year, which is an 1895. Halfpenny as well. Beautiful. I do collect UK or British half pennies. An 1899 1 penny. I got to remember to flip these right. Love it. A 1905 toned 1 penny. Beautiful. A 1908 UK halfpenny. We'll get this done right eventually. Love it, love it, love it. We've got a 1942 halfpenny, a farthing from 1945, a 1948 sixpence, a UK 1 shilling from 48, a very fine 1 shilling as well from 1948. Man, that's a beauty. Holy moly, look at that detail. A shilling from the UK, 1961. Another one from 66. 2 shillings from 62. A 67 sixpence. And look at the detail on this 67 3p. Wow. Stunning. A 69 10 new pence. A 2 new pence from 71. A new penny from 74. A half new penny from 79. Look at this little guy. Beautiful design. A 5 new pence from 1980. And a 3 pence from 1994. 1944. I thought it looked older when I picked it up. We'll have to relabel that one. Beautiful. Oddity New Zealand. Beautiful set of UK coins. Definitely will add to my collection, brother. Thank you for watching the channel, and cheers to you as well, mate. My next package comes from T.N.O Loves Coins. T.N.O has sent me some stuff for my streams. Basically, for likes giveaways, a crisp $2 bill and a 2003 NIFC. We'll use these over the next few streams. Thank you, T.N.O Loves Coins. He also said, hey, we know Shawnee likes some ugly coins. Take a look at this 1944 Walking Liberty. Holy cow. That thing has seen better days for sure, but it is a cool coin for Shawnee nonetheless. I also want to let you know, T.N.O Loves Coins, that I did receive your other package for the future streams, and I have sent you an email regarding that. Please find time to respond to the email to let me know how to proceed, as I kept that package private per your request. Again, T.N.O Loves Coins. Very cool of you to think of not only my wife, but the community by giving some goodies to give away during my streams. My next package comes from StorminCA. Check this out, everyone. He sent me some coin books for EOS giveaways. Hope they inspire someone to take up coin collecting. He's also included a couple of South African rands bills for your collection inside one of the books. I already pulled it out. Beautiful South African rands. These are awesome, brother. I'll be adding them to my foreign collection. And take a look at these books. Lincoln Cent, Lincoln Memorial Cents, Kennedy Halves, Jefferson Nickels, and another Jefferson Nickel book. And surprisingly, I opened up this one book and noticed we already had a wheat cent inside 1927 Philadelphia. Very cool. StorminCA. I'll add these as giveaways to future streams, brother. Very kind of you to send them. And thank you very much for the South African bills for my personal collection. My next package is from Xfinity Coins, and it was marked by the post office that it was received unsealed, as you can see. So I don't know if we're missing anything in here. I just wanted to point it out before I get in there. So I've opened the box, and it looks like everything will probably be intact because I have a whole package sitting here, and I took some highlights from the letter to keep it pretty simple for you guys. There's 3 bags supposedly in this wrapped package. A bag full of old nickels and wheat pennies that he thought I would like. A bag of silver half dollars and some other goodies that he thought I would like or use for giveaways. And the last bag has 3 coins and homemade coin flips. He was wondering if I could take a look at them to see what they might be. He thinks one's an 09p Lincoln cent that is a double thumb commemorative. I'll take a look at that. a 59p Jefferson nickel that he thinks is a black beauty, and then finally a Buffalo nickel that he thinks is a 16p, would like me to try to get a date. And then finally, to shout out his YouTube channel, Xfinity Coins. You bet, brother. Check him out. His link's down below. Now let me open this up, make sure there's 3 bags in here, separate them, and we'll take a look. So as the letter stated, there was 3 individual baggies, the bag of old nickels and wheat cents, and for sake of time, I won't go through all of these on camera, but I did receive that just fine. The second bag did have some foreigns, some silver, you name it. We got a 64 Kennedy, a 66, a couple of gold plateds, a 43S silver wartime nickel, a 64 Roosevelt dime, steel cent, and some other foreigns in there as well. And then the 3 coins you want me to look at, we're going to go ahead and do that right now with you guys. First is a Buffalo nickel. I can see the date. I saw it under the loop and under the microscope. It is most certainly a 1916 Philadelphia minted Buffalo nickel. You were right with your assumption there. The second is a 2009 Lincoln Commemorative cent. This is the formative years, minted in Philadelphia. Philadelphia has several different doubled fingers, heirs, varieties, if you will. I put it under the scope, and I'll show you guys right here. You can see the doubled thumb or doubled finger, if you will. Based on this curvature here and the distance between the book edging and the doubled finger, I think this one is what's referred to as number 8 of the most common heirs. I had to do some brush up here, and I took a look, and I think it's this one right there. That's based on this distance between the book binding and the extra finger. So it's Wechsler's WDDR 062. Now it looks very similar to number 2, which is right here, but you can see there's no distance between the binding and the extra finger, and that one is number 2, or Wechsler's WDDR 001. Anyway, I think it's number 8 based on the image that I saw. And when I bring that image back up, you can see it right there. So that's a nice find, brother. Definitely want to put that in your collection. And as promised, I'll be sending these 3 coins back. The final one, he wanted to know if it was a 1959 Black Beauty. And for those that don't know what that means, is in 1958 and 1959, the annealing process overcooked the composition of the nickels and actually changed the metal composition to be slightly different than what it should be, causing a darker tone to them. Now, they can be anywhere from gray, gunmetal color, all the way to completely jet black. The jet black ones with high luster are worth the most, but they don't need to be jet black to be called a Black Beauty. They just need to be certified by a grading service. That being said, once they're certified, depending on the grade, they can fetch between 10 and 30 bucks. And at the end of the day, I would not recommend anyone buying one unless it has been slabbed and certified. In my opinion, based on the luster of this coin, the color that it is, and the overall strike, I would say it is a definite 1959 Black Beauty. That being said, you would still need to get it slabbed and certified to make sure that it is something you could sell, or to ensure that it truly is one and just doesn't have this appearance to it. That is definitely a beauty. Xfinity Coins. Awesome, awesome package. Thank you for the goodies I get to hunt later on. Thank you for the extra goodies for my collection, and a chance to look at 3 beautiful coins minted in the United States. My next package comes from my friend JasonGSTP, and take a look at this. Hi Rob, hope you enjoy the items in this box. The 2 5-cent pieces are for you, along with the 60 times microscope. We've got an 1866 shield nickel with rays. I do not have one. I'll be adding this to my typeset. Thank you, JasonGSTP. Along with an 1867 without rays. Beautiful. And a 60 times microscope with an LED light just for me. And then he says, along for an EOS giveaway, I have a light up loop, a 60 times microscope, and an 1835 large cent. Wow. Beauty. 1835 right there. We got a large E to give away, along with a 30 times LED loop and a 60 times LED microscope. JasonGSTP, your generosity prior to my stream, every stream, as well as this package, shows how much of a class act you are. And thank you, my friend, for the package and the goodies for me. My next package comes from Michael Yasmer. He says, Rob, thank you for all the good information on your channel. I'm a new treasure hunter and I appreciate the info you give us. Please use these holders. I ordered too many. Michael, this is awesome. He sent me a whole bunch of dollar coin holders, and these are the bigger dollar coins like the Morgans and the Ikes. That is beautiful. On top of that, a bar holder for silver bars. And look at this, some S-minted 2009 copper cents. Yes, you heard it, copper cents. I have copper cents that are not San Francisco struck, but I do not have copper 2009 cents that are proof ones, and I love it. We got the birth and childhood years, the formative years, the professional life, and the presidency, all for the entire set, along with some dollar coin holders and a bar holder. Michael, thank you, sir. I'll put them all to good use. My next package comes from Baseman64. He writes, right when he thought he was out of actively coin collecting, we brought him back. Thank you for the kind words, brother. At the end of the day, he noticed on one of my live streams, we didn't have any 2019 Kennedy NIFC half dollars, so he sent me untouched, uncirculated P&D Kennedy half dollars. Straight from the mint, we've got 10 from Philadelphia, 10 from Denver. Holy smokes. He says I can keep as many as I'd like or use them for giveaways. I will definitely be adding these to my Kennedy collection book. That scratch is actually on the holder, not on the coin, for those wondering. But beautiful. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, Baseman64. And he does notice that I occasionally bust out singing an REM song during the live stream. And by the way, I did not know you were in a band, and I didn't know you've played recently at Lava Cantina and Gas Monkey, both of which are near my house. I would be definitely interested in your future dates, brother. It would be cool to check out your band and maybe shake your hand as well. Thank you, Baseman64. Now I have my first P&D that I didn't give away when I found during the stream for my collection. My next package comes once again from Ryan with JacksnHole Coin. You guys have seen his package before in other episodes. This guy has an eBay store. Please check out his eBay store when you get a chance. I'll try to find a link to it and put it down below, as well as his channel. That being said, he loves giving out some of the goodies from his eBay store into the streams. That way I can use them, or sometimes for my own personal collection. I wanted to let you know, Ryan, that I received the side package within here that you sent to me for my personal collection, along with a note. And I appreciate your kind words, and thank you for that epic item that you sent me. On top of that, he did say that I could use any of these in any way that I see fit, as you see here. That being said, I do love sharing goodies that I come across with the coin community, so most, if not all, of these items will be gifted during some of my live streams. Up first, an epic book, The Lincoln Cent. This book has a lot of history and information, not only about the President Lincoln, but about the life of the Lincoln Cent. On top of that, if you open it up, check this out. It's got 1 wheat cent from 1909 all the way to 1958. Every single year is represented in here. Now, it's only one coin minted in Philadelphia from every one of the years, but you'll get the 1909 Philadelphia all the way to the 1958 Philadelphia. And wow, what an awesome book. Someone will be winning this as an EOS item. I absolutely love it. Thank you, JacksnHole Coin. Also in the package, a 2001 Commemorative Quarters Gold Edition set. Look at that. All plated in gold. 2001 state quarters. 2 ANAC certified MS67, one being red, one without the red designation, 2009 cents. Beautiful. A U.S. bicentennial coinage collection, the quarter, the half dollar, and the Ike dollar. A 1971 Denver minted uncirculated set. Another 2009 S-Proof copper cent set. A Fusio cent, America's first coin, the Ben Franklin cent. Now this is a replica. These things are highly valuable if you had one in this condition, but it gives a little bit of history about America's first coin ever minted and how Ben Franklin played a part of that. Not to mention, it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, even though it's a replica, I don't even have a replica of this coin. I'll probably keep this one for myself because it is very cool. We have a 1999 quarters, the colorized set, 99 and 2000, sorry, and take a look at it. Beautiful. Be giving that away. I'm also going to be keeping this little Gold Prospectors Association of America pin. It's sterling silver with a genuine gold nugget inside there. Very cool. We've got the 4 major varieties of the 1960 cent. We've got the large date, the small date, the 60D large date, and the 60D small date. Both Philadelphia and Denver mints, and it gives you a little history about how you can look for them. What a cool piece. Very awesome. I have all the designs, so I'll be giving that one away for sure. He knows Shalani loves the Mercury dime design, so he gave her a nice copper round, also her favorite metal. So I'll be adding that to Shalani's collection. And a few more copper rounds that I can give away as well. What an epic package from JacksnHole Coin. I can't believe the generosity, brother, that you show the coin community all the time. If you have not, and I've said it before, but if you have not visited his eBay store, check it out. I'll make sure I try to find the link and post it down below. Unbelievable. My final package of the day comes from Yada99, also known as Tom. There's a lot of writing in here. The bottom line is, Tom has been watching my live streams and my channel for a while now, and he really appreciates the enthusiasm and fun that Shalani and I bring, as well as all of you in the coin community for your kindness and conversation during the live streams. So he wanted to give something back. He has sent me quite a few things. For my personal collection, he has sent me a beautiful 1951 Bowman Herman Wymeyer baseball card. Not many people know about the Bowman sets. Everyone knows about Topps and of course Fleer and Donruss and Upper Deck and you name it. But not a lot of people have some of the earlier Bowman cards, and he's right. I don't have very many of them, so I'll be adding that to my personal collection. Thank you so much, Tom. He also sent me a replica sterling silver coin, the Treasure Coins of the Caribbean, silver piece of 8. Take a look at this. It is a picture of a piece of 8 that was on the ill-fated boat, and I believe they even have a piece of information down here, the San Jose, who's believed to be right off the deep waters of the port of Cartagena. And even though they've tried to recover it and have several shipwrecked targets down there, they've never identified one of the wealthiest galleons of the Spanish Armada. And so the treasure still lays down below there for someone to pick up. But anyway, this is a copy of the coin in 925 sterling silver of what is on that shipwrecked vessel at the bottom of the ocean, right outside of Cartagena. Absolutely beautiful. I'll be adding it to my collection. And then finally, some stamps. Some stamps he picked up when he was a child, and he decided to hand them over to me. 4 books worth. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, Tom. Yada99. But that's not it. Tom has also sent some stuff for the EOS and likes. We've got 2, 4, and 600 likes giveaways. A couple of Mercury dimes at each level. That is very nice. And then for the EOSs, he's got 3 of them. An Americana Series President's Coin Collection. Right there, the Presidents, you got them all. That's a very cool EOS. As well as the Spirit of the American West Collection, a Buffalo Nickel, an Indian Head Cent, and a V-Nickel. Very, very cool. And then finally, the third EOS, your own copy of the United States Coins Redbook 2020 73rd edition. Now, all of these items that we see here, which is the likes levels and the 3 EOSs, Yada wants to use during the December 6th stream, which I have no problem doing. The only stipulation he had was that the likes giveaways, the winners for these must be present in order to receive them. I can make that happen. Tom, very cool final package of the day. Goodies for me, and once again, goodies for the coin community. Well, that's all she wrote for today's Sunday shout out and mail call. Holy cow, what an epic set of goodies. Goodies for me, goodies for the coin community, goodies for other community members like Living Room Panner. Unbelievable. As I pan around at this table, looking at all of these items that were sent on this week's Sunday shout out and mail call, I just can't imagine being part of a more giving community than the coin community that we have. Epic. Hopefully you all enjoyed this Sunday shout out and mail call episode. I know I did. With all of these items, I've got a little bit of a project ahead of me to get to catalog them, put them away, prepare stream packages, you name it. But well worth it. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.